He said them jeans ain't tight enough. This is
Nah,
a
so y'all
beautiful
ain't
moment.
know.
He being released from prison.
If y'all ain't know, we about to watch, Big Avell come home and do a little reaction to this video that 1090 Jake did. So, you know, I know 1090 Jake. He always exposing niggas for snitching and shit like that. So, bear with me, man. It's my first little reaction. I had to do Big Avell. Felt a little motivated. Public time, you feel me? Feeling real good out here. Let me tap in, see what Big Avell, looking like. What 1090J talking about?
Prison after what? 16 years? Let's jump right into it.
Now let his kids go. Where's daughter?
Let's not get close to the gate, guys. They're gonna tell us to move.
That's love. That's his young boy. That's love. That's one of his sons, I think. I don't know how many sons he got for sure. That's one of his
No
sons.
sharing that.
I'm gonna give him the phone. Hold up.
Yo, the jeans ain't tight enough.
He said them jeans ain't tight enough. This is a beautiful moment, man. Getting to actually hug your kids on the other side of the fence after 16 years. Y'all saw how he kind of like got hesitant too with his daughter, because that's father and son is one thing, but a father and a daughter, I just feel like it's a different type of love. It's a different type of embrace. And he was definitely like, he took that second before hugging her.
Yeah.
This is a beautiful moment right here.
They say he got 3 daughters and 1 son. I know he got at least 1 son. Yeah, he got 3 daughters and 1 son, they saying. 16 is a long time, man. That shit ain't light. I know a lot of niggas that did some time. Niggas in the 10, a few joints, man. I ain't never did no time, but 16 is a minute, bro. Welcome home, man. They talking about 75, 30, shit like that. So these numbers matter, man. That's a long ass time. Go ahead.
Now that wasn't all though, and if y'all didn't know, which anybody who knows Max B knows this, one of his closest friends is none other than French Montana, who also was able to pull up for Max B's release.
Fact, that's tough. Yo, no bullshit, right? When Max was dropping his shit and he was fucking with, I wasn't fucking with French, man. French Bronx nigga. No disrespect, it just wasn't the same energy. Like, you could be on your Max B shit and not fuck with French at all, but them niggas right there was partners. Like, you knew that. You feel me? It was genuine shit. Them niggas had wild tapes, wild songs together. It was up. So you felt that energy. But I wasn't a French fan at all. To French got on his heavy Coke Boy shit when he got with Dirk, with Lil Durk and a couple of other niggas from the Bronx that was hard. Like, they was running through the radio stations and shit like that on they old Dipset shit. You feel me? I was fucking with them niggas then. Just rapping wise, it just got a little better. But as far as just French, I wasn't a French fan, but I fuck with French today, man. He done put a lot of work in. Respect the French, man. And seeing your man first day out like this, I know that's love, man. He in a different time too, so different time coast type shit. You heard? Go ahead, French. I see y'all.
Finally did it. Good. Let's go get that sandwich. Finally did it. We going to Morocco.
We going to Morocco.
He's talking about we going to Morocco. Now y'all gotta understand, this is dope right here. Even though I paused it at a crazy moment. There we go. No, it didn't even get no better. This is a dope moment. You gotta understand their friendship goes back longer than a lot of my viewers have been alive. Maybe not for this video, because if you clicked on this video, you're gonna be a little bit older, right?
Fast forward a little bit.
We're gonna speak on who Max B is and some of the rumors that have actually come out leading up to his release, because you know how nowadays from Big Meech to Young Thug, the snitching shit is all over the place, right? And people are coming home and not met with the love that they think they're gonna get. It's the complete fucking opposite. Charlie Wingate, born 1978, better known by Max B, is an American rapper and singer. He's best known for his solo Public Domain and $1 Million Baby. He made his
Public
mixtape
Domain,
debut in
$1 Million Baby.
2006. Following a streak of financial grievances, Max B parted ways with Jones in 2008 because he was with Jim Jones' Bird Gang. Okay, so then it was 2009. He was sentenced to 75 years in prison on conspiracy charges pertaining to an armed robbery, kidnapping, aggravated assault, and felony murder.
You know that case, man.
These are some big boy charges, right? And to have been aligned with Jim Jones during the height of Bird Gang, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, why even be involved in something like that unless he was just a street dude that was with the shit? But we're gonna get into all of that right now.
Yo, real quick to speak on that, man. Like, the streets talk a whole lot, man. And despite whatever might have happened, what the reason was, whatever go down, I respect Max for holding it down. That nigga took his time, whatever he had to do. He did his shit, and he had beef with Jim for other reasons. You feel me? Despite what he was going through. So I don't really want to get into that, man. It's the Harlem thing, man. I want to see how they react to each other. You know, now that he free, hopefully that should just come together well, because we got enough beef, man. And this ain't nothing like Atlanta and none of that shit where these niggas just be on time. And like, look at Thug and nigga like Lucci. Them niggas is, I don't know what the feud was really like, but it wasn't what Jim and these niggas had. You feel me? This shit ain't about nothing. So hopefully that shit gets to come together right. No, a lot of niggas feel away about that shit, but Big Avell Belly speak on it. Jim just, yo, I don't want to hear none of that. They saying that, matter of fact, the first day home, and I hope he put it in his video, it was a Jets game yesterday. And Mano, big Jim Jones advocator, he fucked with Jim. He had a whole lot to say about Max coming home and how, you know, people picking a side. He wound up being at the same game as Jim. I mean, as Max. That shit looked it weird. They ain't, you know, flick up or nothing like that. It ain't even look like they even spoke, but shit like that, man. Shit happens.
This is one of the many appeals by Max B. And within the appeal, it's going to detail, you know, it also has his co-defendant here. It's going to detail what took place in this situation. So the trial evidence presented by the state, including the testimony of co-conspirator Gina Conway. Now, Gina was Max B's girlfriend at the time, and we'll get into this. Max B and his co-defendant, who is his stepbrother, were 28 and 21 years old in September of 2006. So it did happen in 2006. He was sentenced in 2009. People knew them as brothers, but they may have been stepbrothers. Max B's on and off again girlfriend, Gina Conway, was an exotic dancer at a Bronx club named Sin City. One of the victims attracted to her.
Shout out to Sin City, man. Shout out to Sin City. Those are the years too, man. 08. Before that, Sin City was just lit. You heard? Sin City, big Bronx spot. Strip club, good food, hoes. Ladies.
Precipitated the events that culminated in another victim's homicide. So more or less what the situation was, Max B's girl was a stripper. She meets a rich dude and she puts Max B onto the lick. Yo, this dude's got mad money. He's driving around expensive cars. He's got Louis bags with mad money in it. Max B is like, all right, bet. We're going to get that done. It was supposed to be a robbery. That's all it was supposed to be. But as we all know, when these things take place, they don't always go according to plan. The two victims, Alan Plowden and David Taylor, were partners in a criminal enterprise that included mortgage, real estate, and credit card fraud. They drove expensive cars around New York City, and Plowden often carried a Louis Vuitton bag containing cash, sometimes as much as $40,000. In September 19, 2006, while in the Bronx, Plowden noticed Conway standing across the street. He introduced himself, then took her to a bar where they had a drink. So this big fraud artist sees this stripper, takes her out, and that's how these things happen, right? And little does he know, she's fucking Max B, who's with the shit, and he's a lick. He doesn't even realize he's about to get robbed. Now, at another time, they met, and again, these two guys with two women and the girl spent the night in the club and eventually returned.
Yeah, for a minute, man, that shit didn't really make no sense to me. You heard, like, hearing that Max went down for some shit that could have possibly went as a robbery, like he's setting it up and how they say he did it, whatever the case is. That's hard, right? Because you're supposed to be getting to it. I ain't gonna hold you. They was big at that time. It was real big at that time. He was beefing with Jim probably, but whatever. Despite the thing, I think that he just came home not too long before that whole Bird game popped off. Stack, Jim, Mel Matrix, and all of them. He had just came home, man. I think fresh home to just getting signed by Jim, getting on and going crazy with the music. So everything happening at one time. I'm trying to speak on this so I could give you the feeling of all of this, because to a lot of people, it don't add up. Like, he getting money, street nigga. You feel me? It was hard to just put it on, but it ain't make no sense to me. I seen him as a big figure. We seen him in the hood a lot. He was outside, but it's like, you know, bag probably wasn't right. Like, God bless the dead. Stack, he shouldn't have been in the hood neither. Like, you feel me? They was really on a different type of time, but hood shit. You know, social media wasn't that big at the time, so a lot of publicity they would have had. Like right now, as far as being seen, they had to even be lower in. Yeah, go ahead, Jake.
To a Holiday Inn where he shared a room with one of the women, Giselle Neves. Taylor shared a room in the same hotel with the other women, whatever. Before going to bed, Plowden hid all but $1,000 of his cash, as well as his wallet, jewelry, and car keys under the plastic liner of a trash can. He hid the remaining $1,000 under his bed's mattress and then went to bed while Neves showered. The crimes were committed in his room later in that morning. Now, Gina told Max B about this guy's money. When he asked how much, he replied a lot. Max B then said he was going to get him, which Gina understood as meaning that Max B was going to rob him for his money. So Max B isn't even there. It seems like he was the mastermind behind it, and he sent his younger, wilder stepbrother, who was, I believe, 21, to go pull this off with Gina. Gina was already locked in. So Gina is the one that says, hey, I got this guy. He's a trick. He's got mad money, Max B says, all right, bet, we're going to get him. Max B sends his brother to Gina. When they get there, Gina wasn't expecting this dude to come with duct tape and a hammer, but that's how it goes. Gina still decides to open the door. They go in. They bound up the girl. Buddy pulls the gun out on the guy. Call your mans, tell him to come in here. When his mans comes in, because mind you, both of them got money, he points the gun. His mans reaches for it. The shit goes off. He gets shot in the face. He's dead. That's how the murder happened. Now, while Max B didn't pull the trigger, in mid-2009, he'd be sentenced to 75 years in prison on conspiracy charges pertaining to armed robbery, kidnapping, aggravated assault, and felony murder. So what that means is, even though...
Yo, he, so that's not his real brother as far as I know. That's wild. Body just like that. That's how everybody should be going left. Changed nigga life. 75 for that.
Even though he didn't pull the trigger, he essentially cooked up the robbery, helped with the plan, helped orchestrate who would do what, and it was executed. So he was charged as if he was there.
Yeah.
Now Gina, who was the on and off again stripper, who really is the one that started this whole thing because she came across a guy and couldn't just get tricked on. She wanted to rob him. Gina would end up getting 15 years. And, you know, she's out of there. And then the other co-defendant, Kelvin, would end up getting, I believe, a life sentence for murder. So this right here is the co-defendant, Kelvin Leardom, aka Pooh Sims. Now, when you Google him, nothing really comes up. You can find his Instagram, the real Pooh Sims. I don't know why it's way up here, but just bear with me. And in the description of his Instagram, it tells you how to contact him on JPay. And he says Max B co-defendant wrongfully convicted. So he's identifying himself as Max B's co-defendant because nobody really knows him for anything else. Now, things would start to get iffy with this situation because the co-defendant, Kelvin, aka Pooh Sims, apparently came out and said Max B snitched. And this would start a whole crazy thing because it's like, all right, well, is French going to cut him off? He was beefing with Jim Jones, calling Jim Jones a snitch. How's this going to go? Is he going to be released? Is he going to be embraced if he is? If he's a rat, should he just stay? So this man single-handedly started the whole snitch campaign against Max B. Now, once that happened, I mean, there's a ton of videos on this from a few months ago. Max B hit with new snitch allegations right before his release. Whack 100 claims he has paperwork on Max B snitching. It started to get crazy, right? And we're going to get down to the bottom of what the allegations are. So this is Pooh Sims on the phone with, I believe, Doggy Diamonds TV. Shout out to him. I don't know him personally, but I found this video and we're going to let Max B's co-defendant explain what he feels took place.
Because I'm not really sure.
Nah, well, let me make sure we clarify things. First and foremost, for those that don't know, it's your boy Pooh Sims from Harlem.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Max B co-defendant. Max B is also my family. His pops is married to my mom's. I'm locked up out here.
Right next time.
For
Sorry,
this case that me, him, and Gina Conway all got locked up for. During this time that we got locked up back in 2006, Max was signed to Jim Jones, Bird Gang, Dipset. Caught this case.
Bad light.
The police came to talk to Max. And Max B ended up cooperating with the police and assisting them.
Bad light. I'm sorry, y'all.
So after that, and spoke with Max B, and Max B fully cooperated.
But I'm locate Gina Conway.
Okay, let me rewind that. Because he said he helped the police locate her.
And Max B ended up cooperating with the police and assisting them with helping them locate Gina Conway. So that's what I put out there, and I put that back out. Like I said, we got locked up in 2006. I didn't get my discovery to the end of 2007, and that's when I put it out. I put it out in 2008. Put the paperwork out.
So for the people who don't know, what is a discovery?
Now this.
Okay, so what he's saying is Max B didn't cooperate necessarily against him, but against the girl, Gina, who was his girlfriend at the time, right? And there's another page here from King Erna where he's apparently breaking down the actual documents that were sent to him by the co-defendant.
Yo, this is King Erna coming to you guys live and direct. I'm going to take you to the honorable paperwork that Pooh Sims gave me permission to have. He gave me permission to put this paperwork out. Now, he also told me to make sure I block out buildings, addresses, because this paperwork is not being put out to cause any type of negativity. It's being put out simply so Charlie Wingate supporters and followers can see that the lifestyle he speaks of being a gangster is not all cracked up what he says it to be. He's a
I pray to God that this man can read the actual fucking paperwork.
fraud. Now, I'm going to take y'all all the way over here, though.
You could tell a
Right.
non-internet nigga for real. Like,
And when I take you over here, I want to say this is when the court is speaking. I have the
recording
transcripts.
like this for.
Not what Buck has. I don't know if that's a made up. In Philly, we call it 75-49. But this is what I have. Okay. The court. Thank you. You could be seated, please. And detective, I just remind you are previously sworn in this morning. You remain under oath to tell the truth. Okay. Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. The court. I believe we're on recess. Examination, Mr. Salute. Mr. Salute, thank you, Judge. Recrossing that examination by...
Man, I'm gonna just have to skip to wherever the fuck he talks about something important, because the way he be reading, I ain't gonna lie, this shit's kind of...
On redirect, Mr. Delaney talked to you about the fact that when you talked to Charlie Wingate, you already had information developed that Gina Conway was somehow an associate with Sin City. Right. Answer, correct. Question. Now, Sin City, did you go and look at the place? Do you know what the place is? I know what it is, but I was never there. This is the detective talking. Question. What is it? Answer. It's a club. It's a gentleman club. Question. Strip club? Answer. That's another word for it, yes. Question. Now, you said in your direct and I'm going right over, hold on.
Nah,
My
I don't like
clause
son in this video, bro. I can't watch this, bro.
that you were killed.
I can't watch this. He killing me because, first of all, I can't even read because the paper. Ah, man, Big Val. I don't know how everybody see it. It depends on who you are, where you from, man. How that thing go. Son, I'll tell you one thing. He definitely being embraced out here. And I don't know how much snitching he could have did if Son saying he told on the girl. But I think the girl was caught. I don't know, bro. I can't put it together right. It ain't my business. I know Son home. And we screaming free Big Val for past 16. Now what? I want you. I gotta have you. Nah. First concert, man. I'm being there, man. I ain't gonna hold you. I'll say it's a Harlem thing, man. Shout outs to Big Val. Boy home. Like I said, let's see how everybody else embrace him. And what come from this. I hope he gets some good music. I hope it ain't watered down. I hope he ain't washed. But that's the thing. He the wave, so it's in him, not on him. He been doing this because he was that. You feel me? Putting the clothes on that fly shit, that's something else. Making that music, that's that pain. All right, man. This is me doing my reaction videos. I'm going to have some more coming, man. Like and subscribe. It's your boy, man. I'm here. Follow me on that IG. PJ So Hard.